Hello and welcome to another episode of Dissertation Diaries. Today is February 24th, 2019. I don't know how, but it's been 3 weeks since I last talked. I've got to stop doing that. A little bit's happened. I'm in a new course right now, and I've got to get on track for getting Chapter 2 ready. I received feedback from my dissertation chair on Chapter 2, and he said I'm basically on course. I just need to keep moving forward and keep working on it. Got to do some tightening up, some expanding, a few different things. What I did was I reviewed the feedback this weekend from the dissertation, and I went through and made a list of 28 items that I need to address. And they're everything from some small formatting issues to I need to expand the dissertation literature review from its current, 13 or 14 pages to 30 pages minimum. I also need to make sure I have 50 or more references in the literature review. I don't know how many I have right now. I also need to make sure that 75% of those are within the last 5 years from the date of publication. If I'm honest, I plan to publish in 2020, so that means all 75% of them need to be from 2015 forward. I don't know what that number is. So one of the things I need to do is put together a spreadsheet of references used in the literature review section, broken down by date, so that I can keep track of how many total I have and how many are within the past 5 years or the coming 5 years. And what that'll mean if I slip a year, how many of those will it kick my ratio out. It also means I'll need to find some more references to flesh out the 50 that I need. It also means that I'll need to make sure that if I'm missing enough recent ones, I'll need to find more recent ones. Those are the sort of things that I need to work on. I've got a bunch of other pieces. There's some flow problems with the literature review. I'm missing some synthesis material. I also don't sufficiently tie back to the research need and the problem statement. I need to do more of that. So I've got to do a lot more tightening, a lot more flowing, a lot of rewriting. I've got to put it together and make sure it flows better. But my dissertation chair said he thought I was moving in the right direction, so that's good. This week, what I plan to do is put together another individual success plan. That's basically a blueprint for the coming 8 weeks. And within that, I'll incorporate these 28 items, plus any other housekeeping stuff that I need to do in the coming 8 weeks. And I need to start tackling the issues I've got with Chapter 2 and get those resolved. That's what I plan to do in this coming week. That means this course will end somewhere around mid to late April, and by then I hope to have a solid Chapter 2 that I can submit. That's all I've got for this week. I want to keep these short. As always, like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, any feedback, please put them in the comment box. And if you're going through this process, I have nothing but mad respect for what you're doing. Hello and welcome to another episode of Dissertation Diaries. Today is March 3rd, 2019. I have a little bit to report this week. I started a new course. I put together an individual success plan talking about what I'm going to try to accomplish over the next 8 weeks. And this week what I'm trying to do is put together some information on what's happening with my literature review. The literature review is supposed to be 30 pages with 50 references and 75% of those being in the last 5 years. I put together a spreadsheet, entered in all my references, and found out that I only have 29, not 30, or not 50, excuse me. I only have about 14 pages, not 50. And of my 29 references, 41% of them are in the last 5 years. So I need to modify my references, modify my material, find more references, and write more material. I also wrote a small section on CEO material in the literature review. This coming week, what I'm going to do is continue to write more material in the literature review, hopefully expand that out a little bit, and then try to find more references that I can pack in there. Hope you have a great week, and as always, like and subscribe.